I've always loved the Brute Chopper because I feel like it's a perfect embodiment of what it means to be a brutish vehicle. It's rough, it's tough, and it only has one role on the battlefield, and that is to crush and destroy. And it's a blast to play with. And it's always blown my mind that this amazing vehicle is only available in one Halo game. That is, until now. So yeah guys, with this video I'm going to be diving into the Brute Chopper and how I'm so glad to finally see this vehicle return in Halo Infinite. I'm going to be breaking down its new artistic Banished design, its sound design, how this vehicle feels in Halo Infinite, and a few other little differences between this Brute Chopper and the Brute Chopper that we saw in Halo 3. Guys, I can't wait to dive into this video, but just in case you're new to my channel, I make new Halo videos just like this every single week, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of my new content. But guys, let's dive into the breakdown of the Halo Infinite Brute Chopper. So here it is, guys, the Banished Brute Chopper from Halo Infinite. And guys, I just want to say right off the bat that I love the look of the Banished vehicle so far in Halo Infinite. They just look so deadly, and just like the Banished Banshee and the Banished Ghost, the Banished Brute Chopper is absolutely no exception when it comes to this. I love that it's just covered in blades, and you can see the spike cannons from Halo 3 returning right there on its side. And it's kind of weird to me because I never thought that I'd think that the Brute Chopper from Halo 3 looked boring, but compared to the Banished Brute Chopper from Halo Infinite, it kind of does with its super sharp red Banished paint job. I absolutely love the look of this vehicle in Halo Infinite, and I'm so happy to say that. But guys, more importantly, how does this vehicle feel? Because I was actually kind of worried that 343 might get this wrong because they only have one game to reference, that being Halo 3, and the Brute Chopper felt perfect in that game, so I felt it would be pretty difficult for them to nail the feel of this vehicle in Halo Infinite. And guys, I'm just happy to report that the Banished Brute Chopper feels perfect. I absolutely love the way this vehicle feels. The one criticism that I have of it is I feel like its boost ability is kind of weak when it comes to crushing enemy vehicles. I feel like Halo 3, it was way more deadly than it is in Halo Infinite, but I'm sure that can be patched in the future. But guys, I love the way this vehicle feels. 343 absolutely nailed it. And when it comes to this vehicle's sound design, guys, I can't just sit here and tell you how great this vehicle sounds, so I'm just going to let the Banished Brute Chopper speak for itself and compare it to Halo 3's Brute Chopper as well. It's also worth mentioning that the spike cannons on the Banished Brute Chopper, when they shoot, have a bit of an arc, whereas the Brute Choppers in Halo 3 absolutely did not. But one thing that is a little disappointing is that there's no direct bullet damage where you're shooting the Brute Chopper in Halo Infinite like the Banished Banshee and Banished Ghost have, and I hope that gets added pretty soon because I really like that with the other vehicles. But it doesn't mean that the Banished Brute Chopper does not have damage effects. As it does take damage, you will see parts explode and fly off, and it does look really great. There's also some really cool damage effects with smoke and sparks, just like the Banished vehicles that we've seen already. And one thing that I really like is that whenever the Banished Brute Chopper explodes after it's entered a doom state, it has a really huge and unique looking explosion that's all pink and orange, and the pieces go flying everywhere, and it just looks awesome. But at the end of the day, guys, I feel 343 absolutely nailed the Banished Brute Chopper in Halo Infinite. If they could just fix those two things by adding pinpoint bullet damage on the vehicle like we saw in other vehicles in Halo Infinite, that would be great. And also, if they could maybe boost the damage of the ram ability on enemy vehicles, then I feel like this would be the best version of the Brute Chopper that we've ever seen, which basically means that it's better than what we saw in Halo 3, but that's still a pretty tall order. But in the end, guys, it just makes me more excited to see what other Banished vehicles we're going to see in Halo Infinite, because I personally have my fingers crossed that we're going to see the Blisterback still. Well guys, that was my breakdown of the Halo Infinite Brute Chopper. I am so glad to finally see this vehicle return. It blows my mind that this vehicle is so popular and that it only appeared in one other Halo game. How has that happened? It's always blown my mind, but guys, I'm so glad to finally see the Brute Chopper return in its banished glory in Halo Infinite. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, but if you liked this video, be sure to drop a like on it because it helps the video reach more Halo fans. It also means a whole lot to me. I make new Halo videos just like this every single week, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of my new content, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.